Sydney Sweeney did not need a red carpet to become one of the biggest talking points of the weekend. At Stagecoach Music Festival in Indio, California, the performers may have been the official attraction, but Sweeney's festival appearance quickly became one of the moments fans could not stop replaying online. The actress was seen fully embracing the country music atmosphere alongside her boyfriend, music executive Scooter Braun, and one viral clip in particular sent social media into overdrive. The video showed Sweeney perched on Braun's shoulders during Ella Langley's set, dancing and singing along as the crowd moved around them. The song playing was Choosin' Texas, and Sweeney looked completely locked into the moment. She waved her hands from side to side, moved with the rhythm, and seemed to be enjoying the performance with no concern for how many phones were pointed in her direction. Braun held onto her legs for support and bounced along with the beat, while the two blended into the festival crowd just enough to look relaxed, but still stood out enough to become the internet's next celebrity talking point. That is the strange power of Stagecoach. It is a music festival, but it is also a celebrity watch zone. Every year, fans look not only at the artists on stage, but also at who is in the crowd, what they are wearing, who they are with, and which unexpected moments turn into viral clips. This year, Sydney Sweeney delivered exactly that kind of moment. It was casual, playful, and very festival-coded, but because of who she is and who she was with, it immediately became bigger than a simple video of someone enjoying a concert. Sweeney leaned fully into the Western theme with her outfit. She wore a denim romper layered over a white lace top, paired with classic cowboy boots. It was the kind of look that fit perfectly with Stagecoach's desert country style, where festival fashion often mixes denim, lace, leather, boots, hats, and a little Hollywood polish. She did not look overdressed, but she also did not disappear into the crowd. It was casual enough for a festival, styled enough for cameras, and completely in line with the Western energy surrounding the event. That balance is part of why the clip spread so quickly. Sweeney was not standing stiffly in a VIP area, trying to look untouchable. She was up on Braun's shoulders, singing, dancing, and looking like someone who had decided to actually participate in the festival instead of just attend it. For fans, that kind of celebrity moment always performs well online because it feels less controlled than a press appearance. It gives people a glimpse of a star in a public but more relaxed setting, and that naturally draws attention. Of course, the presence of Scooter Braun made the moment even more discussed. Braun, 44, has been publicly linked to Sweeney since late last year, and their relationship has already drawn plenty of online reaction. Reports have connected the beginning of their romance to a high-profile gathering tied to Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's Italian wedding in 2025. At first, there were suggestions that the age gap created some hesitation, but the relationship eventually became more public. The couple later confirmed their romance with a black and white photo shared online, signaling that they were not trying to keep everything hidden anymore. That public confirmation changed how fans viewed every appearance afterward. Now, when Sweeney and Braun show up together, the internet reads the body language, the setting, and the level of comfort between them. At Stagecoach, they did not look like two people trying to avoid attention. They looked comfortable, they looked playful, and they looked very aware of the festival energy around them. The shoulder dancing clip became the clearest example of that. It was not a quiet sighting or a blurry photo from across a VIP tent. It was a visible, energetic moment in the crowd during a popular set, and fans quickly shared it across social platforms. Some focused on how relaxed Sweeney seemed. Others talked about the outfit. Some reacted to the relationship itself. And plenty of people simply treated it as another example of Stagecoach delivering unexpected celebrity content. But Sweeney's weekend was not limited to that one viral video. She was also spotted at the Mustang stage during rapper Big X the Plug's set, where she interacted with fans and posed for selfies near the front row. That appearance added another layer to her festival presence. She was not only watching from a distance or moving privately between in VIP areas. She was engaging with people, stepping into the crowd energy, and giving fans the kind of access that makes festival sightings feel more personal. For an actress whose public profile has grown massively in recent years, those casual fan moments matter. Sweeney has become one of Hollywood's most watched young stars, and her appearances often create instant conversation. Whether she is promoting a project, attending a fashion event, or showing up at a festival, the reaction is rarely quiet. At Stagecoach, that attention followed her through multiple parts of the weekend. There was also a business angle to her appearance. Sweeney has been promoting her SWYRN brand, which hosted a pop-up space at the festival. That means her Stagecoach weekend was not only about music and romance. It was also connected to her growing presence as a business figure and brand builder. Festivals have become major spaces for celebrity branding, especially when the audience is young, social media active, fashion conscious, and ready to turn anything into content. Having a pop-up at Stagecoach places Sweeney's brand directly inside that culture. That kind of move makes sense for her. Sweeney's public image combines Hollywood glamour, fashion visibility, and a certain accessible, cool girl energy that works well in a festival environment. Stagecoach gives celebrities a chance to appear more relaxed than they would at a premiere, while still being photographed, filmed, and discussed. For someone promoting a brand, that atmosphere is valuable. It lets the celebrity presence and the business promotion blend together naturally. Then came another surprise moment: Sweeney appearing on stage during Diplo's set. The DJ and producer is known for high-energy festival performances, and Sweeney briefly joining that environment only added to the online buzz around her weekend. This time, she wore a bolder look with a corset and ruffled mini skirt, giving fans another fashion moment to discuss. Her appearance on stage was short, but it was enough to reinforce the idea that she was everywhere at Stagecoach. One minute, she was dancing on Scooter Braun's shoulders during Ella Langley. Another, she was interacting with fans at Big X The Plug. Then she was linked to her SWYRN pop-up. Then she appeared during Diplo's set. By the end of the weekend, Sweeney had become one of the festival's most visible celebrity guests, not because of one isolated clip, but because she kept showing up in different corners of the event. That is why her Stagecoach presence worked so well as a celebrity news moment. It had everything: music, fashion, romance, fan interaction, business promotion, and an unexpected stage appearance. It was not just one photo. It was a full weekend of moments that kept the conversation going. The festival itself also had a brief disruption when organizers issued a temporary evacuation notice because of high winds. Attendees were told to exit safely, and operations paused while conditions were monitored. Fortunately, the interruption lasted less than an hour before the event resumed and the music continued. In a desert festival setting, weather can quickly become part of the experience, and high winds are not something organizers can ignore. But once the conditions improved, Stagecoach returned to its usual rhythm of performances, crowds, and celebration. That temporary evacuation did not seem to slow down the broader energy of the weekend. If anything, it became one more dramatic note in a festival already packed with attention-grabbing moments. Fans returned, the sets continued, and the celebrity sightings kept circulating online. For Sweeney, the disruption did not overshadow her appearances. Her viral moments still dominated much of the social conversation surrounding the weekend. What makes Sweeney's Stagecoach appearance especially interesting is how different it feels from a traditional Hollywood outing. On a red carpet, everything is controlled: the lighting, the angles, the poses, the interviews, the styling. At a festival, things feel more unpredictable. A celebrity can still be styled and aware of the cameras, but the atmosphere is looser. They are moving through crowds, reacting to music, dealing with weather, talking to fans, and sometimes being filmed in moments they did not fully stage. That is what makes the shoulder clip with Braun so effective online. It feels spontaneous, even if everyone knows celebrities at festivals are still aware of being watched. It shows Sweeney as playful and engaged, not just posing. For fans, those are the kinds of clips that create the illusion of closeness. It feels like seeing the person behind the polished image. But because Sweeney and Braun are both high-profile names, the reaction was never going to be purely lighthearted. Their relationship has been a subject of public curiosity, and every new sighting becomes part of that larger conversation. Some people are interested in the age difference. Others are focused on Braun's long history in the music industry. Some are watching Sweeney's public image and how this relationship fits into it. Whatever the angle, the festival clip gave people new material to discuss. Still, the actual footage showed a couple enjoying a public event. There was no dramatic statement, no red carpet announcement, and no interview explaining the relationship. Just a festival moment amplified by fame. That is often how modern celebrity narratives work. A short clip can do more than a long interview because viewers fill in the meaning themselves. For Sweeney, Stagecoach also reinforces her ability to move between different cultural spaces. She can be a fashion figure, a film star, a brand founder, a festival attendee, and a viral social media topic all in the same weekend. That kind of public versatility is a major part of modern celebrity power. It is no longer enough to only appear in films or television. Stars are expected to create moments across entertainment, fashion, lifestyle, and digital culture. Sweeney has clearly become one of those figures. Her name travels quickly online, and her appearances are treated as content by fans and media alike. Whether people are praising the outfit, analyzing the relationship, or simply reacting to the surprise of seeing her on someone's shoulders at a country music festival, she keeps people engaged. That attention is valuable, even when it comes with criticism or debate. Scooter Braun's presence adds another layer because he is not just a boyfriend in the background. He is a major music executive with his own complicated public profile, which means his appearances naturally attract discussion. Seeing him at Stagecoach with Sweeney, supporting her while she danced on his shoulders, gave the internet a visual that was personal, playful, and easy to circulate. It softened the image in one way, but also increased the attention in another. That is the double-edged sword of celebrity relationships. The more comfortable a couple appears in public, the more fans talk about them. If they hide, people speculate. If they are visible, people analyze. If they look tense, people create breakup rumors. If they look happy, people debate whether the relationship is being shown too openly. There is almost no neutral ground. At Stagecoach, Sweeney and Braun seemed to choose visibility. They were not hiding the connection. They were not avoiding the crowd energy. They were not acting like the cameras ruined the moment. And because of that, the footage felt like a statement without actually being one. The broader takeaway is that Sydney Sweeney understood the assignment for Stagecoach. She dressed for the theme, showed up across multiple stages, interacted with fans, connected the weekend to her brand, joined a major DJ set, and created a viral couple moment without needing to say much at all. That is exactly how modern celebrity momentum works. It is about presence, timing, and giving people something to share. For Stagecoach, her appearance added Hollywood buzz to an already high-profile music weekend. For fans, it added unexpected entertainment between the performances. For Sweeney, it became another example of how quickly she can dominate the conversation without being the official headliner. And that might be the most interesting part. The festival had major performers, big sets, and plenty of planned entertainment. But one of the most circulated moments came from Sydney Sweeney dancing on Scooter Braun's shoulders in the crowd. That says a lot about where celebrity culture is now. Sometimes the unscripted moment becomes just as powerful as the stage performance. By the end of the weekend, Sweeney had given fans a full festival arc: Western fashion, public romance, fan selfies, business promotion, a Diplo stage appearance, and a viral clip that people kept replaying. Even the brief high-wind evacuation became just a small interruption in a weekend that quickly returned to music, celebration, and social media buzz. Stagecoach is built for moments like this, and Sydney Sweeney delivered one of the most talked about celebrity appearances of the festival. Whether people were watching because they love her, because they are curious about her relationship with Scooter Braun, or because they simply enjoy celebrity festival chaos, one thing became clear. Sweeney did not just attend Stagecoach. She became part of the weekend's biggest conversation.